if I was told that the drums of our ancestors can actually talk to you, I would have doubted. But after watching this clip, I was convinced that the drums of our ancestors can actually talk to you. This clip that I'm about to show you guys is a clip, something that happened in Guyana. As we all know, Guyana is now facing the general elections, and this was somewhere in Guyana, you know, an ordinary meeting, rally, election rally that was taking place, and then the drums started to beat. And what happened next was very, very shocking. You know, no one expected this. A woman got possessed by the spirit of the ancestors, or should I say that the drums began to talk to her and she couldn't contain herself. Let's take a watch, or let's watch what happened, and then we will come back and discuss all about it. So as you can see, guys, this woman, you know, if you ask me, she was not, I don't see any pretense. I don't see any, you know, show that she was putting on. She was genuinely, you know, responding to the beat of the ancestors. The drums were talking to her. It was talking to her. And, you know, I can picture how it was traumatizing for our ancestors when they were restricted, you know, and banned by the colonizers from beating drums. And for example, now I can understand why the enslaved Africans, for example, on the island of Trinidad and Tobago, when they were banned for beating the drums, they resorted to making steel pans, you know, because anything that they could have get their hand to, that they could have, you know, use in order to connect to their God, their spiritual deity, that, you know, to connect in what is their way and their way of worship, the African way of worship. They would have done it at all means necessary, and they have did so. That is why we had the steel pan. The steel pan is a very good example of the desperation of our enslaved ancestors when they were banned from beating the drums, you know, that they were accustomed to. And it is so important for us to teach our children the power of the drum, the importance of the drum, and teach them the history, and, you know, how it is important for us to know our history, because I can tell you the drums do talk. Something happens in the realm of the spirit when the drums are beaten, you know, with passion, you know, when the drums are beaten with sincerity, in spirit and in truth. Yeah. You know, some people try to demonize and say, oh, this is demonic. Some people will watch this and say this is a demonic thing. But I beg to differ. I beg to differ. This is not demonic. I don't think this is demonic. There is something about the drum. That is why the colonizers took it away from our ancestors or foreparents, because the drum was powerful. The drum, you know, it did something. It did something, you know, and you know, we really need to teach our children and our future generation about the power and the importance of the drum, as you can see. So guys, let me know what are your thoughts in the comment section below. God bless you. Until next time.